Joining us this evening on WHKY News, we are pleased to welcome Kristen Mahoney from Realty Executives of Hickory and Lake Norman. Thank you so much for coming in. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me, Rob.
Full disclosure, she sold my wife and I our house and did a great job for us. And tell us what you do for the company. What's your basic role there?
Yeah, so I am a North Carolina licensed real estate broker, and I help people buy or sell residential and commercial properties all throughout North Carolina.
Fantastic. And what we're talking about is right now we're kind of paying attention to current events, and I want you to tell us, what is the current real estate market like today, say in comparison to the last few years, because I know it's an ever-changing thing, isn't it?
It is. Today's market in Catawba Valley is much different now than in recent years. The market is moving towards normalization and is much healthier than it was a few years back. There's more inventory now in comparison. We don't have sight unseen offers that are over asking like we did in 2022. Prices have steadied. In reviewing the sales data sourced from Canopy MLS, encompassing single-family homes, condos, and townhomes sold in Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, and Catawba counties, which is essentially Catawba Valley. The data coincides with my exact experience, showing prices are generally the same as in 2023, but with a slight increase, which means homeowners are still seeing greater appreciation. We're seeing a lot of price reductions due to sellers pricing too high for today's market. There were 563 price reductions in April. Sellers can still sell. You have to work with your realtor who will look at recent comparables to price your property correctly. Well-priced homes close quickly and don't linger on the market. Sellers need to realize, with more inventory coming online, buyers are becoming more price sensitive. So to make sure your home gets visibility from buyers, homes have to be priced well, and more importantly, have to show well. Single-family homes are taking longer to sell. The average days on market was 56 days for April of this year. In April 2025, the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate in the United States was approximately 6.7%. This was based on data from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis's Fred system. Rates in the low 6% range that we experienced back in September 2024 seem to be the sweet spot for buyers. Buyers are still making purchases, but we are seeing more price sensitivity, especially during the first quarter of 2025, since rates have been as high as 6.8 in first quarter of this year.
All right, so what are maybe some tips, for folks watching, tips for those who want to sell a home at this time?
My biggest tip is to hire the right realtor. Look up their previous listings. What do the photos look like? Look at the realtor's reviews. Do your homework. Secondly, as they guide you through the process, trust them. I often hear folks say, I've sold 7 houses, for example. A realtor oftentimes has sold hundreds, and he or she knows the ins and outs of the entire process. Another tip is declutter and depersonalize. You want buyers to picture themselves living there. Don't distract buyers from seeing the actual home.
Yeah, on that note, you showed us a home that was very cluttered, I remember, and that turned us off right away, so a very good tip. So what suggestions do you have for buyers who are looking for their perfect home in this market?
Right. Again, hiring the right realtor is step one. Also, allow yourself to be as flexible as possible. It's understandable to have a list of must-haves, and that's okay. Once you find the one, do your due diligence. In North Carolina, all properties are sold as is, so it's buyer beware. Your realtor will guide you through the inspections and will help make sense of the results. You can, most times, ask the seller to repair an item during your due diligence period. You can help the process run smoothly by doing your part in submitting your documents in a timely manner and trusting your realtor to help you make the right decisions.
Okay, so how do you suggest that someone looking for a realtor contact an agent? How do they go about that? And also, you can let us know how folks can contact you.
Yeah, thank you. I always suggest contacting either a local trusted firm directly or the realtor directly. What many don't know is if you click on a third-party website in order to speak to a realtor, said realtor must then pay that corporation a large portion of their commission. It can be anywhere from 30 to 40%. I think I speak for all agents when I say we appreciate those who contact us directly.
And how do they contact you?
Yeah, so you can look up my website, which is KristenMahoneyRealestate.com, or you can reach out to me directly. My number is 828-999-0705. And of course, I work for the best firm in Catawba Valley, Realty Executives of Hickory and Lake Norman, so you can always call there too.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you finding us our house a little over a year ago. We love it so much and appreciate you coming in and being on the air with us today.
I appreciate your time, Rob.
Kristen Mahoney, who is a realtor, giving us some great tips about the real estate market currently. She joins us here on WHKY News.